Yes, people, Cockney Reds, we are back. We're here to review the big win against Aston Villa. Before we get into it, do hit the like button, and we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. So do click that subscribe button; goes a long way. First thing first, Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 1. JDM with me today. What are you saying? What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I mean, this look. I said this from the very start of the season. What was going to happen with my football club? Yeah, and how we were gonna end up coming in the top four. Battling for second place. So I'm not shocked, man. But it's always good to get the 3 points, man, especially against our competition for top four, man. Like Aston Villa came. And they beat us in the first leg, you would say, of the season. So it's good to get that get back, man. Good to get that revenge. Um, and you know what? I think the boys have finally got that confidence where they believe they should be winning games, man, and just getting games over the line. I know we've had a few hiccups along the way, but all in all, man, we're victorious again, man. We're victorious again, and it's a great win. Um, it was a great win with the people who were involved in the goals as well. Again, Casemiro, one more year, Casemiro. You got my boy Mateus Cunha, and the boy Sesko, man. All he does is score goals. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? That's what he's good for, man. So, and obviously you got Bruno Fernandes at the wheel again, man. Pulling strings again, man. Like, do you know what? It's funny. I know I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but it's funny because there was a lot of players that are written off this season. Bruno Fernandes was supposed to maybe go to Saudi. Casemiro passed it. Like Kobe Mainu, like not getting no minutes and stuff like this. Like even like people like Dallo, just a lot of people are written off. But I think, especially since Carrick has come in, I've got to give it to him, man. He's it's like a breath of fresh air, man, to each player in our team and our squad, and we're just pushing forward, man. And I think there's even more better things to come.
Renaissance season. I mean, were you a little bit worried then after the last game where we lost? Obviously, that we were going to bounce back, and were you worried at all, or did you think that was just going to be a minor blip that we can just pass away?
I think I wasn't worried at all. Obviously, it was very frustrating to lose to Newcastle in the way we did. It wasn't even the fact that we lost to Newcastle. It was in the manner with which we lost because they gave us the opportunity with the 10 men to go and
Mm.
just take the 3 points, and we didn't go for it. It's the second time we've lost to 10 men this season, man. And honestly, I'm not sure why that is. I can't really pinpoint the exact reason, but in both games, it's like we took our foot off the gas, and we just believed that eventually a chance will come for us to win the game. Where we should have took it to them both times and just
Yeah.
completely gave them no chance whatsoever. But I wasn't worried today. I was actually confident that was going to beat Villa. Villa have dropped form of recent. They've dropped form, and we've been one of the most informed teams of recent. And I just thought that we would have too much for them. Um, so yeah, I was actually pretty confident going into this game.
Not just one of them, we have been the informed team. Like since Carrick's taken over, no team has got more points than us, and it's been a good look. And then coupled with that, you've had every single team around us. They all dropped points this weekend as well, which couldn't have gone any better, really. I mean, other than Arsenal losing two, but I guess like can't have it all. But you see, in terms of Casemiro, you just mentioned him there. He gets the crucial first goal. That's his seventh goal of the season. I mean, how crucial do you think that Casemiro has been this season, and also in terms of getting the right replacement for him?
Listen, I said it from um, game week one, match week one, at home to Arsenal. I said it from then. I think we got interviewed by Mords from the United Stand, and he asked me who would be pivotal for us to win, and my answer was Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. He kind of squinted his eyes at me and was shocked that I said Casemiro, but I could always see how vital Casemiro is for us, not only defensively or controlling the pace of the game, but actually goal scoring. His aerial threat is up there in the league. Like
Yeah.
if you compare the top people, aerial threat, Casemiro has to be up there.
There's
And
no one that scored more goals from set pieces.
exactly, and he's so clever with it. He's so calm with it. He's not even the thing about Casemiro is funny because he's not even. I wouldn't even say he's aggressive in the air, but he's just so cute with it. He knows where to be. He knows where the goal is, and he does it again, man. That's experience, man. You don't play in a team like Real Madrid and win as much Champions Leagues as you do without that mindset and being able to just dictate play and know what to do in those goal scoring opportunities, man.
For sure. And I mean, he got the first goal. Then they equalised, which I thought was well dodgy, actually. I thought there was a handball in there. I thought the guy was offside. It might have clipped off him in a way, but doesn't matter. We didn't need the referee going our way for us to get a win because Cunha, your guy as well, someone that you've also advocated for, Mateus Cunha. Do you know what? I was quite surprised about how quick he is. Like, the amount of times it was burning, I don't know who that right back was. It wasn't Cash. Like, but they were just burning him up. It was coming from the outside, whipping them balls in. But the finish. I mean, I'm going to get to the assist, but we'll go to the finish first of all. Cunha.
Bro, like you said, I've been advocating for this guy from the very beginning. Yeah, because I watched him closely at Wolves, and I'm not surprised how quick he is on the ball. And I'm not even sure he's quick, but his dribbling ability is so good that it's like kind of like Messi. Messi's not, and I'm not saying that he's as good as Messi, guys. Before you guys try and come for me, but what Messi does with the ball, he moves the ball in the correct angles where he knows he's going to get to the ball first. So even like if you see Cunha's first touch for the goal, it's such a great first touch that his second touch he can just shoot. His first touch takes the ball away from the defender because look, you said we're going to get to the pass, right? And the pass was great, but you got to understand that Cunha, that first touch is different class.
Yeah.
Because that first touch allows him to score that goal. Because if you look at Sesko when he was through the same time, Sesko's first touch lets him down, and that's why he creates the angle's not great for him to make the pass or the shot. But with Cunha, the first touch he completely takes the defender out of the game.
Yeah,
it's just class there.
Yeah, I mean Cunha, I feel like I mean he could have got more goals and assists this season for the quality of player that he is. But I still think that for debut season, me myself, people have been talking about Garnacho or Rashford and all the rest of it. But for me, I think Cunha's shown the levels, and even if he's not scoring or assisting, he's got that creativity about him as well. I feel like he's been a bit. I mean, do you think he's been a bit underrated in terms of his level of what he's brought to the team this season?
Yeah, most definitely, man. He's definitely been underrated, man. The thing is, as well, people got to understand is this season as well. I think loads of people have been saying it. Loads of people have witnessed it. People that watch football on a regular. This season has been strange in terms of good football, and what Cunha does bring is good football. These are not jammy goals. These are not tap-ins. What he's doing there. Like if you look at his goal collection this season for United alone, they're all pretty much worldies. I'm being honest. Like they're all pretty much worldies. Look at the one at Arsenal. You could look at the one. Who was it? Was it Brighton? No, when he scored from like some acute angle. I can't remember who was against. Like this goal here. Like these are class finishes, man. And I think one thing about this day and age is a lot of people just focus purely on the stats, and a lot of people don't watch the game, man. Because if you watch him, I don't think anyone can argue that this guy's a quality football player. And I think the last time I was on this pod, we asked who was a better player, him or Mbeumo, and I said that they've got different attributes, but Cunha has got a higher ceiling, man. Because I don't think there's anything that he can't do. And you got to remember, at Wolves, he was on free kicks, he was on corners, he was on pens. He had that authority to take charge of those areas. And obviously we've got our talisman in Bruno, so he's not going to do that here, especially when Bruno's here or Bruno's on the pitch. So I just thought that there's a lot more he could bring to his game also if he was allowed that chance.
Well, we're going to come back to the guy you just mentioned briefly, Bruno. But before we do, Sesko comes on the pitch within 5 minutes again. It was just inevitable that he's going to get his goal. He's just been so on it this year. I think he's got 10 goals now for the season. I think I remember
Yeah.
Antonio talking about whether or not he's going to get to 15 for the season. So, just in terms of Sesko, anyway, first of all, do you think that he needs to be benched, or do you think that he can start and still continue? What are your thoughts on whether or not there's a little bit of a debate about whether he's going to be better as a substitute or whether he's better starting? What are your thoughts?
To be honest with you, I don't really think it matters too much. I think people are too caught up on who starts and who doesn't.
Yeah,
It's a squad game, man. And one thing for sure is if he starts or if he's bench, the guy's gonna get goals. And for me, as long as he's scoring goals, that's the most important thing, man. Because eventually, this guy's gonna be the first name on the team sheet. I have no
yeah,
doubt about that. Do you know what I'm saying? I have no doubt about that. But until then, the guy, get him on the pitch, start him or get him on the pitch 60, 70 minutes and let him get a goal. Let him get a chance because he will get a chance, especially in this attacking team we have here. He'll get a chance. And as long as he's scoring, because I want to see that confidence in him, I want to see that joy in him because that's going to make him more hungry for more goals. Because he knows, and I know, this level that he's playing at is not even his top level. This level he's playing at is him trying to get used to the league, him trying to get comfortable with the players around him trying to build his confidence because you got to remember he's a young lad in a new country with big name players around him. Cunha's done it in the Premier already, and Burma's done it in the Premier already. Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro. You've got all these big names around you, yeah, and he's like the diamond in the rough where a lot has been spoken about him, a lot of expectations, and boom, they just expect him to just perform. And it didn't
yeah,
work out like that initially. But I can see the joy coming back into him. I can see the enjoyment of playing football for Manchester United, man. He understands the badge now. He
yeah.
understands the badge, man. Facts. So yeah, like you back to your question, I don't think it matters if he starts or is on the bench, but give him some minutes, get him on, and let's get him some chances to score.
Yeah, I think Antonio was the one that was saying it as well actually at the start of the season that him as being the main nine comes under. I mean, it's just added pressure that comes from it. So being able to have the opportunity to have someone like Bruno or Cunha or whoever be able to slot in with him takes a little bit of the pressure off that he's not all the focus is on him. And yeah, I think he's been a breath of fresh air in terms of, like you were saying, in terms of that confidence. And I think the way I see it is when he doesn't start games, you can see that when he comes on, he's hungry to get that goal. And then you can still see that he's still got that joy in his face. It's not like he's angry or whatever, like, which potentially I want him to eventually get to that place where he is angry that he's not starting because he feels entitled to start because of how good he is. But right now, first season, debut season, he's coming in and I mean, under Carrick, he's just been flourishing. Like, so yeah, for me, quality signing. Glad. I mean, there was talk where Antonio was saying about signing Watkins ahead of him. I think Watkins now got 1 goal in 12 games. I think you saw that game in itself. Watkins' confidence looked shot, and clearly the right decision by bringing in Sesko and Lament above both of them, really. So
The thing is with the thing is with players like Watkins is look, don't get me wrong, he's a good striker, but you can see Watkins has already hit his ceiling. You ain't gonna get a better Watkins.
yeah,
Yeah, he goes through purple patches, he goes through spells where he's scoring a lot of goals, but you just know he's gonna go through those dry spells as well. Like with Sesko, I don't actually think we know his ceiling as of yet. I
true.
don't think we do, man. And I think that, like you said, his first season in the Prem, 10 goals at his age. I think it speaks for itself, man. We're fighting for second in the league now. Like no one can tell me that Cunha, Burma, and Sesko, any of them are flop signings. Do you know how refreshing that is to say that for United? Do you know
And Lament,
how
4-4.
yeah, exactly. Do you know how refreshing that is? No one can say any of our signings were flops.
Yeah,
None. And it's telling because where we are now. It's telling where we are. And it's a shame, and we kind of have to swallow it because of how badly we finished last season, and the uncertainty of Amorim and his tactics and so on and so forth. But I truly believe next season, if we can just build on the right areas, we're seriously title contenders, man. And I'm not just saying that because I support Manchester United, but if anyone watches football and knows football, I think we've got the best attack in the league. Honestly, like even if you look at Arsenal, Arsenal win games because they're hard to beat. They're hard to beat. If they go ahead, they're hard to beat, man. And I give them their props, man. As a team, defensively, like they've got it in the bag. They know how to get it over the line. But in terms of attack, our attack's the best attack in the league by far, by far. And anyone who wants to question me, they can, boy. But bring me a front three that's got more goal contributions than our front three.
I don't think there is. I mean, João Pedro's had a good start, I suppose. I mean, it was a bit of a dry spell, but
yeah, João Pedro's done well. Pedro Neto, mid.
Yeah, I'd say mid. Estavio,
like people are ranting the Raven. Estavio. You telling me Estavio is better than Cunha?
No, not at all. No, to be fair, I don't think there is anyone that can hold it down like our front three. To be fair, like. Get in the chat. Is there anyone that's got a better front three than Manchester United's front three? Let us know in the comments. But I can't move on really before we speak about that guy, Bruno Fernandes. He's managed to get to 16 assists, Premier League assists for the club. And what a legend. He's been 100 goals, 100 Premier League assists. I think only Rooney and Giggs have got close to that as well. I mean, what more can be said of the man, Bruno Fernandes? The doubters that there were, surely he silenced them all now. What are you saying? Surely he silenced the doubters now. I think he was on mute.
Yeah, so obviously I think Giggs and, like I said, Giggs and Rooney, the only ones who got more goals and assists. That contribution, that double up. I think Rooney is obviously our highest goal scorer, and it was 150 assists or something like that. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes, man. He's turned it on this season, man. Obviously, we've seen this version of Bruno Fernandes when he first joined. We've seen it like when he's, but I think it's funny because even though we've seen this before, it's like kind of two different versions. I think the first Bruno Fernandes we saw was kind of like explosive, goal scoring, get in the box kind of player. Where this one, he just cute little passes, dictating play, man. Aware of his surroundings, just bringing players into the game, coaching on the pitch. You can tell that, because I'm not gonna lie, I had my reservations when we made him captain. I did, but you can tell this is his club. This is his team now. You can tell on the pitch this is his team. The players are playing the way Bruno wants the team to play, because you can see the coaching, you can see the little guidance he's giving players, where to be, where to move, where to run, where to receive the pass. Like, can you come in a little bit? Can you come a little bit wider? You can see him dictating play, man. And it's amazing to see, man. And like I said, I'm just happy that one thing for sure, and people can say what they want about Amorim, but the reason he stayed this season is because Amorim said he wants him to stay. And that's a quote from Bruno's own mouth. Do you understand? So thank goodness that Amorim saw that we can't live without Bruno, man. Because this guy, as much as our signings have been quality and class, Bruno is like the orchestrator that puts all the pieces together, man. He is the guy, man. And yeah, man, Bruno Fernandes, man.
I mean, to think as well that he was actually playing one of the two centre mids as well at the start of the season. So the fact that he's managed to get to the 16 assists, by far the most chances created. I think the next nearest in assist is probably like half of what he's done. Same with chances created is like ridiculous, the levels that he's on compared to anybody else. I mean, right now, would you say he's got a strong shout of actually being named the best player in the Premier League and winning the Premier League Player of the Season award?
I don't think it's even a debatable, to be honest with you. No, I'm not even saying this because of bias and all this stuff, but who can you really come up against?
Do you know what it is?
Salah's had a mediocre season. Palmer's had a mediocre season. People might say Declan Rice, but you can't compare Declan Rice to Bruno Fernandes this season. I'm sorry, you can't.
No, but it's
So-
you know what it is? I think there's a bit of an entitlement from Arsenal because of the fact that they've clearly been the best team. But I think that's it. They've been a solid team. They haven't had any standouts like that.
I
So
don't.
what's that? So
I don't even think Arsenal have been the best team.
okay. Whoa, you just got muted. Controversial there.
Can you hear me? Yeah,
Yeah, I heard you.
it's controversial, obviously, because they're top. But the problem is, like I said, Arsenal are hard to beat, and Arsenal have suffocated games, man. They've won. They're actually going to win this league by anti-football, man. And people can come and say, "Oh, all that matters is winning," and all that stuff. That's cool. Look, I'll take it. If I was in your shoes, I'll take it too. I'll take the Prem, like over good football, definitely. But let's not act like you guys are an outstanding team, because you're not. And Leverkusen proved that. Leverkusen were all over you, man, because they're trying to play good football. Do you understand? Leverkusen were all over you, man. 1-1. Do you understand? So, but in this league, it's so like the majority of the league has become anti-football. You see all these things about even the corners, everyone's being aggressive and fighting in the box, and the refs are just letting it go. But next season, I guarantee you, PGMOL, is that what it is?
Yeah.
They're gonna clamp down on that. They're gonna clamp down on that, man. It's not gonna be allowed anymore. So I don't know how they're gonna start getting their goals and dominating play and all this stuff. Like people like Gabriel just diving, all that stuff. Like the refs need to clamp that out, man, because it's just like it's ridiculous. Because it's one way for them and it's another for other teams.
It's true.
Like, and it's just ridiculous. And like I said, next season they're gonna clamp down on it and they're gonna have to find another way because in play they ain't great. They ain't great, man. They ain't great. Honestly, like they ain't great, man. Like they're just very hard to beat. If they take the lead against you, it's a long day because they will suffocate games. They will suffocate games, man. They play with every man behind the ball. Gokares is a defender. He's the fifth defender for them. Like so, yeah, man. But I think
they did
back
take
to
the lead
your
against
original
us.
question, man. Say that again.
They did take the lead against us. But we couldn't.
They didn't take the lead against us. Yeah, they took the lead against us. But like I said, we're the best team in the Prem. We played the best football. We got the best attack. That's why when they took the lead against us, they still got overwhelmed because we just turned it on its head. Do you understand that? But yeah, man. Like I don't know. Like I said, congratulations to them anyway because I can't be bitter and sour because they will probably end up winning this Prem. So congratulations to them, man. We're gonna have a mad summer because they're gonna just be talking shit the whole time. So apologies for my language. But back to your original question, Bruno Fernandes, without a doubt, is the best player in the Prem this season, without a shadow of a doubt, man. Without a shadow. Like this team, we finished 16th last season, and this brother has been 16 assists and 7 goals. Are you actually nuts? Are you crazy? Like,
especially when you consider
allow.
the amount of time, because he was playing so deep as well earlier in the season. But if you look at it as well, half of the assists that he's got now, so 8 of the assists have come since Amrin's left. So since he's been moved further up the field as well. So do you think he's obviously broken Beckham's record of to get to 16? Can he break the Premier League record? Or he needs 5 more to do that?
We've got 8 more games. I reckon at the very minimum, he equals it. At the very minimum, he equals it. I think he can break it in the next 3 games.
Okay. I mean, that leads on nicely, actually, in terms of the next game. Friday night against Bournemouth. Last game against them was a bit of a mad one, 4-4. What were your thoughts? I mean, they've been a draw specialist this season. So what are your thoughts about this Bournemouth game coming up?
I've got no worries, man. They've lost their best player in Semenyo. I know they've got a new Rayan guy, but I'm not really convinced, to be honest. I actually think it's going to be probably one of our easiest victories this season.
Wow, it's a bold claim.
Yeah. I honestly do believe that What was their last game? Was it 0-0 to Burnley?
Yeah. No. Yeah. 0-0. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think. Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was. I just think we're gonna just. I think we're gonna move to them, man. I think it'll be 3-4-0. I know we should. I know we give predictions in a separate video, but you
Yeah.
know
Let
me
me
already, JDM, man. I don't play by the rules, man. I don't play by the rules. That's why I still got long hair. Don't care, man. Understand, lad? That's just me, innit?
Yeah, so none of them men's worry about. Okay, so do you feel like I know you was confident at the beginning of the season? Do you feel like top four is secured in?
Top four is secure, man. I'm just upset that we basically flopped the league, man, against Newcastle and West Ham, man. We're gonna be fighting for the league, bro. Like we're gonna be fighting for the league. But how many points is it now? It's still not out of reach, man.
So, wait, so are you looking up then? Are you looking at? Do you think City are catchable then?
What did I say to you guys? I think it was two. I think it wasn't the last time we recorded, but the time before. I said if Arsenal win the league, United will come second.
Yeah,
That's what I said. But if Manchester City win the league, then United will come third. And as we can see, Arsenal are going to win the league, and I think we will come second. Man City got Chelsea, then Arsenal next. I think we're going to close the gap. I think we're going to close the gap, man. We're going to annihilate Bournemouth on Friday. And I think Chelsea can nick a point against City. Nick a point. City ain't that, man. They're not that this season, man. They're going to have to regroup. Man. It's Pep's last season. It's Pep's last season as well, apparently. So
Pep might need to go,
I don't know where they go from here, man.
Pep might need to go. So, okay. Do you know what? If Pep goes as well, Liverpool will spin disarray. Chelsea, I don't know what they're doing with this gaffer they've got now. It's on us now, really, to really kick on. So, with that being said,
it's time, man.
Is Michael Carrick the right person to help us get to that next level?
It's a good question. Fudge, man. It's a good question. And I think, like I said before, it's just difficult, man. It's so difficult because he's doing such a good job. He's doing such a good job, man. But the one thing that just keeps playing on my mind is it's just 18 games.
Shoot. I mean, because there's Rooney camp who's saying he needs to sign out, and Keane camp who's saying there's a lot of better managers out there than Michael Carrick.
Yeah. The thing is, Fudge, the thing is, Fudge, like I said before, there's such a huge difference in 18 games to get your boys up for it with nothing to lose, then going into the fresh season in the Champions League with an expectation upon you. That's completely different. That management style, that going into games, rotating players because we're gonna be in the Carling Cup again, FA Cup, Champions League, Prem. So you have to be an astute manager to be able to understand and handle all that. Do you understand? Because there'll be a lot more injuries, fatigue, all of these things coming to the occasion. Have you got the skill set to be able to deal with that? And I'm not saying Carrick hasn't, but these 18 games can't prove that he has got that ability.
I hear that. But you know, because Jane was saying actually before as well that I think you mentioned Glasner. And before Carrick signed, I was thinking all these managers, Glasner, Iraola, Eddie Howe, all of them, I would have taken them right before Carrick took over. Right now, in my head is I just feel like it's a madness for even considering any of them. I feel like for us to say Carrick shouldn't get the opportunity, it's got to be elite.
Yeah, and I agree. I don't think, to be honest, before Glasner, before Carrick even started doing a madness, I didn't think Glasner was the right man for us. I didn't think Areola was the right man for us, man. These guys, these managers, they're hit and miss most of the time, man. And you could look at
Frank.
What's his name? Sorry?
Thomas Frank.
You can look at what's his name? The other one, Potter.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Look at all these managers that apparently they were great, and then they just got found out straight away.
David Moyes.
Even David Moyes. David
Yeah.
Moyes was great for Everton before he signed for us, but it's a different kettle of fish. United Football Club, different kettle of fish. And the one thing that's good about Carrick is he knows the club inside out.
Yeah.
So can he handle the pressure? Does he even see it as pressure, or does he see it as home? That's the only thing that's good about Carrick. Do you understand? And Carrick understands that. One thing about Carrick is he understands the badge, and he understands that badge is and will always be bigger than Carrick.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So he's not going in there with arrogance, thinking that he's the big I am. He's going to prove to the world how much of a genius he is. His only goal is to get United winning games. That's his only goal.
Do you know that the question that you asked though was about? I mean, you don't know whether or not Carrick knows how to handle a squad, how to rotate them. The one good thing that he has is he's got experience, obviously, as a player. He's someone that knows what it's like to be able to be in a squad where players need rotating. Obviously, different thing being a manager, but he's at least got some insight from that side of things. But then also the other thing I was thinking is that when the way that he's handled Tesco, I feel like that shows that when it comes to having to rotate people, like when it comes to being able to say, not this one, but you're still an important person. Like the amount of goals that we've had from players that have come off the bench, like I think City have not had a single goal from him. So I feel like those are signs that he could do it. But for me, I just feel like I went from after the Newcastle game, I was fuming. I was thinking, this guy's got, not he's got to go, but I was thinking, yeah, let's go after a different manager. But now I'm thinking it'll be a bit of a madness. Like the record that he's got like an 80% win record, which is unsustainable. I know he's not going to keep going on that level, but have you got a manager that's been that successful to get rid of him and then replace him with someone from the unknown? It could, especially if it's not an elite manager, it could backfire so quickly because they're going to be under so much pressure to kickstart it straight away.
But you've got to understand as well, yeah. At the moment, it's easy for. I know you're saying about Sesko being on the bench and then bringing him in and rotation, blah blah. But it's easy for Carrick now because he's got a set amount of players he needs to rely on, and he knows only one game per week or one game at a time in the Prem. There's only one competition he's got to focus on. But I'm assuming if we do get into the Champions League, which I think is 99.9% going to happen, we got to look at having a bigger squad.
For sure.
We got to look at bringing more players in, more quality players in. So how does he deal with that? Do you understand? Because right now,
I feel like it helps him to have more games. So if he had a bigger squad now, yeah, and you've got people like Garte, whatever, they're just never doing any games. Whereas now, if you've got more games, you've got more opportunities for these players to play, for more chances to
Exactly. That's my point, though. So in the next season, is Ugarte going to be playing all these matches? Is he going to be the rotation guy? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, look, at the end of the day, I'm not sure. Carrick can do it, right? I'm not saying that he can't do it, but all I'm saying is we didn't consider him for the permanent role before he started performing. Does that make sense? Like, we didn't consider him for the permanent role. It wasn't a consideration. And obviously he's come and he's done a blinder. But if Fletcher came and done a blinder, would we then sign him up as well? If Rooney came and done a blinder, would we sign him up as well? Because that's essentially what you got to think about.
I think when the facts change, you change your mind, isn't it? Like, so the body of evidence that Carrick is providing so far has shown that at this level, he's doing the job.
It's true. But games like West Ham and Newcastle, they play on my mind, man.
He's not going to win every game.
No, he's not going to win every game.
And no performances haven't been like amazing every game either. But I'm just thinking, like,
I'm not sure, man.
Yeah. What are you leaning to? Like,
I'm not sure, but
let's say today season's done. We finished where we are, third. Okay, season's done.
Yeah.
Would you keep him?
I think he's definitely a consideration. Yeah, he's definitely a consideration. And I think, to be honest with you, I think the way it's going, United are most likely going to keep him on. I think to be honest with you, I think it's already done. I just think we won't announce it until it's confirmed that we're top four.
Yeah,
Because obviously they don't want to announce it now, and then something embarrassing happens and we slip out top four because it's still mathematically possible, right? So they'll confirm it after, and that's what I just believe. I think we're gonna keep him on, but I just think if we do, we need to give him the proper backing and we need to give him a chance, man. Also, has he got that? I know United has got the pool itself for signing players, but has Carrick got that pool?
it's Michael Carrick. Hands like
Yeah, I know for us, but has he got that pool? That's something you need to consider as well, man. Because if you bring someone like Luis Enrique, that automatically brings a pool of players that want to come play for him.
Universally, though, Michael Carrick is known as a don in the game.
Yeah, don as a football player, not as a coach. It's a difference.
That was the same with
there's players that want to play under certain coaches, man.
Yeah, but I mean, but Enrique, when he got his first job, would they have been saying the same thing? Because Carrick's a better baller than Enrique. Enrique was a baller, but Carrick's better baller than Enrique.
Yeah, but being a good footballer doesn't translate to coach. Like, it's nothing to do with that. Like Pep, players want to play for Pep, not because of his footballing career, but because of his managerial career.
Yeah, but I meant like if we're comparing to when Enrique took over at PSG, for instance, he didn't really have much of a managerial career. So what to stand on? Obviously, just the fact that he knows the baller.
What I'm alluding to is these are all unknowns.
True,
Carrick. They're all unknowns. So these are all the things we need to consider because he very much so, like you said, he very much might have this relationship with all these players and all these like centre mids and and like he seems like that kind of guy, right? Manager is on point, so he might be able to like attract these players. But this is an unknown. We have to take a risk with that.
There's risks,
and maybe the club know more than us. Maybe the club know more than us. In terms of that, but we just don't know.
Yeah, I think
Enrique can come.
No safe choice here.
Enrique can come and bring Doué. You're laughing, but it's true.
Yeah, I mean, it could potentially. I mean, Enrique, he was the only person that I would consider. Actually, he's the only person. No, I would consider like Ancelotti. I'll consider I'd only consider men that have won titles or won Champions League. Otherwise, I'm not interested. They've got to do one of those things, and then I'll consider that for sure. I don't think we can dismiss it. But other than that,
but like I said, I think it's done anyway.
Player-wise, then, before we go into people that you want to join, who do you think needs to go?
Ooh, who do I think needs to go? Okay, cool. So I think Ugarte needs to be the first one out the door.
Well, he's going to start the back.
Yeah, good luck to him. He just hasn't worked out at United, man. I'm not sure what he brings. He's supposed to be a destroyer, but he doesn't destroy anything but United. So he needs to just come out of the club, man.
Well, he's good at his job. No, he has to go.
Nah, he needs to go, man. He needs to go. Who else? I feel like we need to seriously start thinking about getting a new right back. Because Dallo, as much as he's been loyal to the club and he tries his hardest, I just don't think the quality matches his mental capabilities and loyalty to the club. So I think we need to replace him, and I think he needs to go if possible. Obviously, Rashford looks like Rashford will be going this summer to Barcelona, which is good.
What about Martinez?
In all honesty, if a good offer comes in for him, I think we should get rid.
Yeah, because I heard Barcelona might be sniffing if they can get.
Yeah, I think we should get rid, man. Because it's a shame because he's such a quality player, but we can't afford to keep changing our centre back partnership. Yeah. We can't afford to, man. So he can't stay fit, man. And it's like I said, it's a shame because I think he's probably one of our best defenders.
We miss him a lot when he's
all round defenders.
We miss him a lot when he's not playing, but Availability is the best ability, and he's just Mr. Injury prone.
Yeah, I think Maguire should go too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's obviously done well for us this season, but I think it's time. We need to, one thing United haven't done good of the last couple of years is sell players at the right time or get rid of players at the right time. We kind of hang on to them until there's nothing left, and it's just like, okay, like we're just giving these players contracts, and it's just like they're just clearly on a decline. He's had a great season. Let's move on now. Let's build from this, man. Let's bring in some fresh blood, man.
So you'd sign a marquee centre back, then, would you?
I think I'll sign a marquee centre back. I think two centre mids and a centre back is what we need. Two centre mids, centre back, and if we can fit in a right back, we can do that as well.
De Ligt, would you keep him?
Yeah, I'll keep him. I'm not sure what's going on with his back. It's like, is he broken his back or something? Because he's had a back issue for months now. Amarim at first said it's not that serious, but we ain't seen him since.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? I'm not sure what you can do to your back and just be out for that long.
I heard that, and I think Nathan Solder was for the Daily Mail. He was like saying, "Wouldn't surprise him if he's out for the season."
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like expected that now, man.
Yeah,
Kind of expected that now, man. Even if he is getting back, would we even risk it? Like, because it seems like a serious injury. Would we just risk bringing him in and to get another long-term injury, or we'll just like see it out for the rest of the season?
it's true. It's true. I mean, Maguire's there already. You had a class game yesterday, I thought. But okay, and then left back, sure. Would you keep him?
I definitely keep Shaw.
New
But I
contract?
think we need to. No, is his contract up this summer?
He's got one more year.
Yeah, I don't think we should give him a new contract. I think we should look to try and replace, even if it's not this summer, but the following summer. We need to just try and obviously organise how that's going to work out for us, because it definitely does need replacing. I know Dorgu's there, but Dorgu we like to play him forward now. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing left back for us. I know Leon's there as well, but Leon's still a bit young, inexperienced. Who knows? Or maybe he might burst onto the scene. But I think our priorities is to get rid of that Ugarte. Say that again.
Got Harry Amas as well on loan. He's been doing all right.
Yeah. I think Ugarte is the main one we need to get rid of.
What about Casemiro?
Our squad is not that big.
It's really thin. Would you try and keep Casemiro?
Keep who, sorry?
Casemiro. You said one more year.
Oh, definitely, man. Give him one more year, man. Give him one more year. 100%. Do you know what it is as well? We don't need to give him one more year and he needs to be starting every game. But if we're going to bring in centre mids this season, look at Liverpool. It's too much of a risk just to bring in a load of players and expect it to work, man. You need some of those old ones to let them gel and take their time to gel into the team. Do you understand? So if we're going to bring in new centre mids, it'll be good for them to play alongside Casemiro, to watch Casemiro, to just see our style of play and fit into the system that way properly, rather than just throwing them in the deep end. We expect you guys to work because it can flop like that. It can go the other way. We expect it to.
I mean, if you look at centre mids right now, we've got Mainu and Casemiro. Let's just say Bruno's a 10, So Mainu, Casemiro, and if one of them's out, we've got Ugarte. That's it.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's not good, boy. It's not good, man.
So we're going to be in multiple competitions. We need at least 4, right?
Yeah. We need two centre midfielders without a shadow of a doubt.
And then maybe
we need to sign two centre midfielders.
And which two are your preferred? Is it still Anderson or not really?
Sorry?
Are you still against Anderson? Yeah, you're still against him.
I don't think Anderson's not my cup of tea, man. I don't think he's on United. I don't think United are going to get him anyway. But I think Tonali, if he's available, I really like his style of play, man. He's robust. He's got an eye for goal. He's technically astute.
He's good.
I like him a lot, man. He's a quality player. So I think Tonali, if we can get him, we should bring him in. And then the other one, I don't really mind if it's Wharton, Baleba, even Anderson. But I think a priority should be Tonali. I think Tonali's. I don't understand how people can't see that Tonali is better than all of them by quite a bit.
Tonali's older than all of them, I think, so he's got more experience, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but also in terms of because in Newcastle they got this thing where they think they're a big club. They're gonna like. I mean, to be fair, any of the players they're going to be asking for mad money anyway.
Look, Anderson's awesome. They asked for 100 million for Anderson.
Ridiculous.
He's got to fight relegation.
That's ridiculous.
So I'd rather spend 100 million on Tonali.
I don't know why they always talk about it either. Like none of them.
The only thing with Anderson and Wharton, the only thing with signing these players for 100 million is obviously their age, innit? So they've got resale value and all that stuff. But I think Tonali, if we're looking to do bits next season and we get signed Tonali, I think he can go well, man.
He would definitely want the move. I don't think that'll be a problem. But the main issue really is just the cost, I think. And Newcastle not wanting to do something stupid. But we'll see. Okay. And then right back, I agree with you there. Anyway, I wanted this to be a fairly short review anyway. But anything else that you want to share first?
Just guys, just remember what I said from the very beginning, man. JDM, just Dave, mate. I know you don't think I'm just silly. Took silly. I don't know ball. I don't watch football, but I told you, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Because this journey, we're back. Obviously, we're back this season. We was offline for a very long time, but we're back this season, and we're bringing back United Way, man. We're bringing back to United Way. We're bringing back the aura. This is not coincidence that United are back, and the Cockney Reds are back. This is not coincidence, you understand that? And next season, it's going to be fireworks, man. This is a teaser. This is a little tester. We're just putting our names out there, put our voices out. This little tester, man. But next season, we're going to do fireworks, man. So join the journey now. Join the journey now, so you can say you was part of this from the very beginning, man.
Come on. Guest appearances. We bring in Didier, your boy Didier.
See, I met up with Didier the other day, a Blues legend, but he told me why didn't I sign for them, but I said I've got United in my heart, man. That's that, man.
Here. All right, well, we'll be back for the prediction video. I know you got a sneak peek from JDM's ones earlier, but other than that, like he said, do hit the subscribe button. Click the like button as well. It helps us go a long way. And other than that, I guess we need that big win against Bournemouth. Come on, United.
Come on, United.